So this is the adductor hinge. So it's kind of like a whole class of exercises of using like a barbell, dumbbell, whatever, and then kind of hinging the hips away from the weight. Depending on which direction you take with it, you're going to bias different parts of the hip complex. So the one where you're kind of shifting the hip to the outside would be like an abductor hinge or a glute hinge. These are more adductor focused. This exercise in particular, doesn't have a very even force curve with it, but it is really good for getting that lengthened position in there. And what you want to do is as you lean down with the barbell, you really want to shift your hips sideways away from it and get a really good stretch in the adductor on that planted leg. And it's one of those things, like at first, like balance is usually like kind of a limiting factor, but as you do it more, the balance will get better. You'll develop more control over the pelvis and the hip, and that muscle will learn to work dynamically in kind of that closed kinetic chain fashion. But like I said, since this is such a good exercise for training the lengthened position of the adductors, especially if you don't have cables or like a good machine or something like that, definitely feel free to, do some isometrics and spend some time in that lengthened position.